The OnePlus 3T is not a premium mid-ranger. This is really what makes it special. We have a premium package of hardware and software being sandwiched into a beautiful phone that costs a lot less than your standard flagship. By standard flagship, we're talking about the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. This is currently regarded as one of the best smartphones that money can buy in 2016, but we all know that that's actually a lot of money. Visually, both devices are night and day different. The OnePlus 3T favors an aluminum build that's flanked by chamfers, antenna lines, and 2.5D Gorilla Glass 4. By contrast, the Galaxy S7 Edge is curved Gorilla Glass 4 on the front and back, and 7000 series aluminum on the borders. The 3T is 2mm taller, another 2mm wider, and 1 gram heavier than the Galaxy. You could argue that it's less than a millimeter thinner, but that's until the insane camera hump blows everything out of proportion, something the Galaxy has already solved. Still, even with the differences, in the hand it's really hard to declare a winner given the premium feel of both devices. If anything, you could say that the 3T seems like a phone that could take a tougher beating, but that's until you consider the fact that only the Galaxy is IP68 water and dust resistant. The challenge even gets more polarizing when you compare internals. The 3T has the newer processor and 2GB of extra RAM. About the only thing the S7 Edge wins is that it sports a slightly larger battery, but then it doesn't support the faster charging technologies that Dash provides to the 3T, and it doesn't have the dual SIM support provided by the 3T. Yes, there is expandable storage on the Galaxy, but the 3T can go for 4 times the base storage at far less money than the Galaxy with a microSD card included. About the only spot where the Galaxy wins this one by a long shot is with the display. Samsung's Quad HD Super AMOLED panel beats the OnePlus 3T in brightness, pixel saturation, and the beauty provided by the curves on each side. No, you don't need such a dense display. And in no way am I saying that the Optic AMOLED panel on the OnePlus 3T is a slouch at 1080p, but the superiority of the Galaxy display is evident the moment you compare them side by side. That being said, even with the display contest won by Samsung, what's being shown on the display is another area where I feel OnePlus does a better job. Oxygen OS has quickly become my favorite Android user interface thanks to its flexibility. This is a dream for Android purists, root fans, and even the average user that just wants more granular control. It's still running Marshmallow, but things like quick multitasking and the navigation shade are already inspired by Nougat. Basics like swapping the hardware keys or going for soft keys are also here, and I love that OnePlus doesn't reinvent the wheel with little things like the alphabetical order of the app tray. With Samsung, well, the experience is a mixed bag. Yes, if you don't like the user interface, you can skin it to your heart's content. And even without Nougat, you already have the multi-window support out of the box. I also like the shortcuts provided by the Edge display, along with how customizable it is. The main problem with Samsung is how slow it is for software updates, where essentials like the blue light filter are only available to the 3T, even if in an ugly way. If anything, the always-on display is fancier on the Galaxy, but it isn't as useful as what you get on the 3T with full notification support, and really, that's far better than just getting beautiful numbers on a display. In day-to-day use, I also have to give this battle to the OnePlus 3T. Yes, you have 2 very powerful phones here, but given the customizability of Oxygen OS, in addition to the lighter skin on top of Android, I still haven't found a second of lag on the 3T. Where by contrast on the Galaxy S7 Edge, you do find the occasional stutter here and there. You really won't notice differences when playing graphics-intensive games though, but even in what pertains to battery consumption and the speed of recharging, the OnePlus 3T is slightly superior. OnePlus also wins the battle in the audio department by a long shot, mainly due to its performance through the headphone jack. I would suggest watching Juan's Real Audio review, linked in the description below for details on the reasons why. Now when you shift the battle to the cameras, you're landing into Galaxy territory. Samsung has proven to be the king of image quality all year round, and this comparison is no exception. Yes, the OnePlus 3T has more megapixels on the camera sensor and similar lens technology, and if you stack photos side by side during the day, you could say that it's really hard to tell a difference on which phone is taking the photo. It's not until you compare these cameras in low light that you really notice differences, where the S7 Edge is able to pull more light thanks to the larger microns on the sensor, in addition to also being far superior in achieving focus. Even in video recording, the Galaxy proves that it can take stabilization to a higher standard than the OnePlus 3T. And then if you took the debate to the selfie shooters, sure, OnePlus offers far more megapixels, but the Galaxy has a wider field of view and larger microns on the sensor that help it do a better job in low light, and that also provide better stabilization. Overall, declaring a winner is a very difficult call between both of these devices. For $250 plus extra dollars, the only points in favor of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge are the IP68 water and dust resistance, the better display, and also the stellar camera performance. The thing is, $250 is $250. That's enough money for you to buy one of the latest smartwatches on sale, or to just keep the money in hand for a rainy day. Still, I know many people that value a great camera experience, or that want the peace of mind of the water resistance on their phones, and really, that's where the Galaxy S7 Edge shines. For absolutely everybody else, I think that the theme of this video is quite clear. OnePlus has truly hit a home run with the OnePlus 3T. It is literally everything that you need from the best flagship smartphone in the market, though with the added value that you're really not paying so much money for the essentials that truly matter. Folks, just like this, we've got more videos of the OnePlus 3T and the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, so make sure you follow us on social